Welcome back to their daily Marvel Snap deck highlight today, coming at you with some Beast Bounce action. I think this archetype has some of the most fun and interesting sequencing decisions that you will find in any Marvel Snap deck, and a big part of this is the fact that your turns 3, 4, and 5 often involve playing out multiple cards in a very particular order to maximize the value that you are getting from them. Not only is our deck full of incredibly cheap cards, but we utilize our namesake here, Beast, to be able to return a number of them to our hand, as well as Falcon, a secondary way to bounce explicitly 1-cost cards from anywhere on the board back to our hand. We're bouncing these cards and replaying them back out for value in a couple of different ways. The collector gets larger for every card that returns to our hand, and Angela gets bigger every time a card is played to her path. So if we play out 3 things into her path, kick her up to 6 power, return those things, play out 3 things more, she can easily end up with double-digit stats in many of your games. Another 1-2 combo that is excellent to pick back up and do again is the Iron Fist, who moves the next card that you play 1 location to the left. This combos with the Human Torch, who doubles its power every time it moves, and Human Torch retains this double up even when it bounces back to your hand. This means if we go Iron Fist into Human Torch and then bounce them both back to your hand, we can do it again to take that 4 to an 8 and eventually to a 16. At any rate, I hope you enjoy the game highlights that I have for you here today. I think they do an excellent job of showcasing how fun and complex this deck can be. As always, if you do enjoy what you see, make sure to snap that like button and make sure you're subscribed to the channel for more fantastic deck highlights here every single day. Fairly large in the center though. Go Iron Fist into Human Torch into Cloak. Actually, do I want another Iron Fist? I probably don't, right? I think we go Iron Fist into Human Torch, and the way this works out, we actually end up with another, well, maybe I want the other Iron Fist. Do I want another Iron Fist plus Human Torch next turn? I probably do, actually. I think we do this, and then we'll Cloak here, and we'll Demon here. And then next turn, I'll have an 8-power Human Torch in my hand that will let us kick into here for 16, and this one's gonna go right for 16. You are very much not drawing a card with your Adam Warlock. Okay, so this is not a game where we're playing Chavez. Let's go Human Torch here, Iron Fist here, and then let's go Collector here, into Iron Fist here, into Human Torch here, kick left, B16, play Armor here to round things out. They're Mr. Negative, so like anything could happen, but this game really shows one of the reasons why I always enjoy playing this archetype. It's not the most powerful thing you could be doing, but it's a lot of fun when everything kicks around together. Yeah, there's so much sequencing in the end turns. Yeah. All right, so how are we gonna end here? So our final stats on the board here, we're gonna be 7, 16, 23, 25 on the right. And then on the left, we were gonna be 9, 16, 25, 28, 29, and this was gonna get 2, so we're gonna be 31 on the left. And in the center, we were gonna add 2 to each of these, plus 2 more. So that's 17, we're gonna be 21. So we're gonna be like 30, 21, and 25-ish. That's great. Okay, so one of the things to note about this deck is you basically never want to play Angela in the left path if you can avoid it, because something that we like to do is we like to play things into her path and kick them to the left for the things like Iron Fist to let her get powered up extra. That's a rock. Do I want to armor here? I don't think so. The easiest way to submit a deck list is you should post it to a website like snap.fan or their community site, and you link that deck list in your description, in your donation comment. Or you can just link the Google Doc like Waffles did there. Thank you for the tip, Waffles. Scotch, thank you for the quarter of a year. They Maximus us. Thank you, friend. Oh, well, that's killer. So we'll go Hood, we'll go Falcon, pick these up, and then we'll Bast after the fact. Oh, I guess that makes my Demon 3. But I think making the Demon 3 is fine, right? Because it makes the Hood 3 as well. I think I'm into that. Yeah, Bast makes the rocks have 3 power here too. It's huge. Okay, Collector is a gas straw. So we get to go this into this. Am I collectoring? Maybe I'm not, actually. What if I do this into this into this? Because this will make the Angela bigger and give me flexibility to redeploy her somewhere else. I think I like that. This also means that I can't, this would mean that I can't Chavez next turn, but no Chavez is probably fine. I have a lot of other stats to play out here. Yeah, Bass plus Subterranea doing the best Vibranium impersonation we can here. It's a little sad, but not really the end of the world. Okay, so I guess the other question is, can we beat a leader with this line? If I go this into this, they'll go up to 14 here if they leader. And I'm going to 7 plus 8 is 15. So this beats leader. And then I can just play all of these out over here. They could beat us going to 15 and beat our 13 here, but that seems unlikely. The order here doesn't matter, chat, because they're getting all of these cards. I guess there's a chance they leader and like also do other things, but I don't think that's possible, right? Collector doesn't do anything, chat. He has no abilities. Hey, just a leader abuser, so they're dead. Get out of here, bud. Thanks for the cubes. So we lose the left, but we win center and right. We did only win this game because we counted out beating leader in the middle. If we had played Angela first here, we lose. Actually the most underplayed mouse over animation, chat. Flame on. It's so good. To claim your free sub for the HelloFresh promo, slide into my DMs with a screenshot of your order confirmation from the HelloFresh website. I'll get you hooked up. Thanks for checking out the sponsor, Murray. Hey, welcome to a live one, Torpedo. Glad you enjoy the YouTube stuff. We have a Sauron enjoyer. Great. Alright. Okay, I think this is a Angela here, Beast here, and then next turn we can get a whole bunch going with Iron Fist, Cloak, Human Torch, right? So we'll go Iron Fist. Do here. I think we got a 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can play all of these cards. What if I go Nightcrawler into Falcon, into Iron Fist, kick the Human Torch, Cloak, slide it this way. But the problem with this is it ends up with this over here. And I already have a high power stat line thing over here. And actually, I won't be able to redeploy the Nightcrawler next turn that way, right? I think we do this, and this, and this, into this, because I want the Human Torch to end left and give me big stats there. And then we'll be able to Chavez plus slide Nightcrawler on the last turn. I think is the line here. Basically, I basically am like spreading out my power to play for all 3 paths. Yeah, like this turn really shows the like kind of depth of what's going on in this deck, right? Like, there's just so many things to think about on that final moment of the game. We move Human Torch here. Then we Chavez middle, and we hope that this holds. They're probably going to Taskmaster. Oh, that's a good read. I suppose I do lose to Taskmaster left, right? We beat 14 power Ebony Maw, right? Sure do. Close game. Sweet game for our deck, too. This deck, it's just a ton of fun to get to figure out the permutations with. It's easily one of the most amusing decks in Snap, I think. Piece of candy, chat. Piece of candy. This is a 5, 8, 9, 10 power bass. Damn it, Iceman. You are the reason we can't have nice things. Mavic, thank you for the quarter of a year. Welcome back. He haunts my dreams, chat. He haunts my dreams. think we just do this. I don't think I'm playing Iron Fist out. Oh, the hood actually doesn't come back to my hand. Awkward. I should have played it out so the hood could come back to my hand. We probably just get out stat lined here, unfortunately. Chavez on the last turn. Depending on how this goes, okay, so he can't play anywhere. We kind of put a ton of stats into play here. Can they win? It's a shame we didn't have another thing go center and shrink their lizard. Super rewarded for playing the apocalypse out, though. Yeah, like, what's their thing they're putting into play here? They need, Shang-Chi on the right still loses, right? Shang-Chi kills the Angela, but it's only 11 and we have 14. They can't crossbones. Yeah, I think we're good. What a sick game. Playing cards on turn 6 is overrated. Yeah, exactly. I think, are they just like waiting for us to retreat potentially? I'm here. I'm in it to win it. Victory. Yeah, I think they were waiting to see if we'd retreat. I think that was a wait, retreat later. Titan's not terrible for us. We have Chavez, and we sometimes want to play a 6-drop on the last turn. Do it in. Think Collector's big enough to play into the Crucial long term. So let's do that, I think. Someone asked, in your future deck text, can you start describing what turn 1 snap hands looks like? So part of the problem is that my metrics really show that most people don't want to hang out for longer deck techs. So it's problematic to try and add too much information that people don't want to sit through, because YouTube really penalizes you for watch time. Or lack thereof, in some cases, I should say. This hand is absurd, by the way. Angela is up to a 6, and now she's got a completely open path. There could be merit to putting Falcon into the Angela path here, but not putting Falcon into the Angela path here means I get to play more things out to her this turn, right? Which is also beneficial. I get to go Iron Fist into Human Torch, into Nightcrawler, into Cloak? Or am I demoning rather than Nightcrawling? Because my Chavez is going to... So this is interesting. Talking about locations, if Titan wasn't here, I would Nightcrawler this turn. But because Titan is here, I actually want to Hood, because I'll be able to Chavez and Demon next turn. Yes, White Queen is pretty mediocre against us. Leader is okay sometimes, but White Queen is really not great. Oh no! They moved my Human Torch! Crap, they got me. Shit. I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? Because we had a cloak there and it was going to happen anyways. The difference is they just, like, also pulled my HUD. It's still funny, haha, though. Killmonger could ruin our day. I think we're in a pretty good position to win left and center if they Killmonger, right? They're also a Nightcrawler deck, which is indicative of Killmonger being slightly less likely. Not impossible. People play all sorts of weird things, but usually Killmonger and Nightcrawler are not in the same decks. Actually, looking at this deck list, it's kind of all sweet variants, huh? I'm missing Bast and Human Torch only. Yeah, 10 absolute bangers in here. Victory. Why? Why, Adelan? Why? What did I do to you? That's interesting. So, do we just do this then? We just do this then. We're gonna lose the demon, obviously, but ends up with a 6 power torch to the left. Oh man, those are absolutely gas straws, chat. We go Collector into Falcon, and we get to pick up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. We'll go Human Torch. I think I'm going to count on Nightcrawler being enough to win the left. I'm gonna do this, and honestly, I think I'm gonna build my own New York again here, because this thing's gonna be 24 when it ends here. Maybe I leave myself some flexibility, and we do this here, this, oh, sorry, let's do this right. So we do Iron Fist into Torch, kick Torch to 12, Nightcrawler here is fine, this here is fine. So I didn't hood here to get a demon for DC. Getting to cloak the path when someone's Spider-Manning me is so satisfying. So I didn't get a demon here because I want to be able to move Nightcrawler into Sanctum. And then yeah, I think there's a real good chance that we win 2 out of 3 here, right? Yeah, it's like, when this deck gets rolling, it's so great. Human Torch might honestly be the best payoff in it. You get to bounce this card with your... When you get to Falcon, Human Torch, Iron Fist even once, it feels so strong. I think we chill on Nightcrawler. We chill on Nightcrawler until after Re-Angela to get more value there. I think I want to play this right. Warrior Falls location that's kind of annoying for us. Domino. Could be Surfer, could be a Brew. Surfer is definitely the most common Domino deck, though. Armor is a counter to Warrior Falls, which is nice. Central Park's pretty annoying for us, though. Eco, thank you for the Prime. Appreciate it. They're an Electro deck. Interesting. Alright, so I think my plan here is move the Crawler, Beast the Crawler, Armor the Warrior Falls. Deal Arena. Everything worked out better than expected. Shields up. Go Nightcrawler into Falcon here. This gets our Angela up to 6 and it cranks Collector up to 5 on the left. It's fine. Leech doesn't really bother this deck, which is nice. So we basically just want to make sure we beat Leader this turn, right? Well, ideally, we want to beat Leader and Doctor Doom, I think. Although I guess just any big stack of stats kind of gets us in the Dream Dimension if we play around those, huh? Their output range here is kind of wide. This beats Leader and Doctor Doom. Because even if they Leader here, they'd only get 1. This beats Leader and Doctor Doom, which I think is the best we could do here. I could Chavez middle to beat a big pile of stats left, but that loses to Leader. And it also loses to Doctor Doom. I'm going to choose to beat Leader and Doctor Doom. Mute our opponent before they emote more while I'm sitting here thinking. This makes me think Doctor Doom are big plays, so we probably lost. Yeah. That's hard to know. Our output range, I think the fact that we beat Doctor Doom and Leader here means that this is the right play, but obviously they could just have another pile of stats. Doesn't Crawler plus Chavez middle beat all 3? Does it? Crawler plus Chavez middle, we were at 5. We're at 5 to 12. Crawler plus Chavez. That beats Leader, but it loses to Doctor Doom, right? That beats Leader, but it loses to Doctor Doom. Maybe you're right. I think reflecting on it, playing around Big Thing plus Leader is better than playing around Doctor Doom plus Leader in that spot. No, we would have lost to Doctor Doom in the middle, Moxelite. So we were 5 to 12, and we would have gone to 16 in the middle, and they would have gone to 17. So we would have lost left and center if we would have gone Nightcrawler Chavez in the middle. But we would have beaten Leader going Nightcrawler Chavez, and we would have beaten Giganto or any other large stat signal left. So on reflection, I think the Nightcrawler plus Chavez line was correct because Leader and or Big Thing is more likely than Leader and or exactly Doctor Doom. That's a good thought. I like that one. That might be end of the video post-loss reflection. Thanks for being one of the awesome people that made it all the way to the end of the video. Remember, your likes and comments help videos grow with engagement, and be sure you're subscribed to the channel as well. I post Marvel Snap game news, updates, deck highlights, and other fantastic stuff here 7 days a week. We hope to see you back again real soon.